I like what he does on the field. Meaningful last night of the regular disastrously bad stuff. It made me stop and go. The power
Brett Favre exchanging texts with Ed Werder, something he has not done with Aaron Rodgers in the last couple of weeks. That's where we opened the show. And he said, I'm rooting for the Packers, in case you were wondering. I forget the exact wording, but it was something like that. Honest moment, give him a lie detector or something like that. Do you think he really is?
Listen, I think there's probably a small part of him that wouldn't mind seeing them not win without him at quarterback. Yeah, I think.
What do you mean by a small part?
No. I think the majority. I think a bigger percentage is he's fine with it. I think the bigger percentage of it is he understands his legacy. It's not like Aaron Rodgers is going to win this championship and surpass Brett Favre in everything he's done. So while I do think the majority of it is, I think he's fine with it if they win. But I do think there would be a section of him that would say, yeah, it would certainly be nice for them to not win a championship without number 4 quarterback right now.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
If there is any of him that is rooting for them, he's a much bigger man than I am.
Really?
Oh, my goodness.
Really?
Let me just say this. If at some point the people who run this company come to me and say, you know what, Greeny, we think we can do better than you in the morning. We're going to put someone else in there with Golick. And I leave, I will be rooting, and I love you, Golick. You know that. I love you as only I can. I am rooting for you to tank like there was no tomorrow. I will, every single time I pick up a newspaper and read about how your ratings are down, I will do a little happy dance.
Really?
In my house. Absolutely.
Wow.
Now, maybe that says more about me than it says about other people.
Well, yeah.
But, and look, Favre probably still has a lot of friends on this team.
That's the thing.
Guys that he likes. But you know what? He's got friends on other teams, too. He's been around the league a really long time. He probably has friends on the Steelers that he likes also. I can only speak for myself.
Yeah.
I would be rooting against them like crazy. I would hope that they would set a new record
for
the largest margin of defeat in the Super Bowl.
It does say a lot about the person you are.
If the Eagles, the year after they jettisoned you.
I have so many friends. I don't care about friends around the league. Yeah, he's got friends, but he played with, for years, a number of these guys.
And not all of them. Most of these guys, probably not. He's been gone a while.
A number of these guys he played with for years.
The Eagles jettisoned you. They said they didn't want you anymore. You have told me 8 million times you took that personally.
Sure.
Are you telling me if the following year the Eagles were in the playoffs, and you're sitting home watching it on TV, you would have been rooting for them?
If they're there and they're playing against another team, because of the friends I have on that team, I would want to see them do well.
You would have been rooting for them.
Again, as I said, there would have been a smaller part of me.
Okay, so that's all I'm asking.
Yes.
Smaller versus bigger.
Yes.
The bigger part of you would have been rooting for them.
Yes.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Because of the friends on the team, yeah.
Okay.
You look like you don't believe me.
I think it's easy to say 20 years removed from it.
Well, that's all I can do is answer it right now. I mean, listen, if I'm back and I'm 25, 28 years old again, maybe the answer is different. Maybe I'm more spiteful then. There's a good possibility I could be. All I can do is answer it right now.
Try being spiteful, Mike. It's worked for me for 43 years. Catch Mike and Mike every weekday from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ESPN2.